Welcome to Things You Should Know, Civil War Edition. Today we're going to talk about the Battle of St. John's Bluff, located in Duval County, Florida, on October 1st to the 3rd, 1862. In the fall of 1862, the Confederate Army was concerned a Union attack was destined to happen in the Jacksonville, Florida area. They knew that the St. Johns River was important to the Union's effort to retake Florida, and the most important place on the St. Johns River was the highest point in the Jacksonville area. It was recognized by the Confederate engineers as the premier location to oversee the defenses of the Confederate Army in the area. In late August and early September saw Confederate General Joseph Finnegan setting up artillery on those bluffs to prevent Union ships from moving along the river. The Union saw this as an unacceptable danger, and at the end of September sent Union Brigadier General John M. Brannan and 1,573 men from the Hilton Head, South Carolina, to take those bluffs. They used 4 transport ships to transport the men to the area. To defend these transports, Union Navy Commander Charles Steedman and his 6 gunboats escorted the transports along the river. They arrived at Mayport Mills and landed safely on October 2nd, approximately 5 miles from the Confederate troops near the head of Mount Pleasant Creek. Attacking swiftly, the Union overwhelmed the Confederate pickets and took the camp. From there, the Union infantry began to march towards the bluff to take the position. Meanwhile, Union gunboats continued to shell the bluff incessantly. In a panic, Confederate Lieutenant Colonel Charles F. Hopkins overestimated the number of Union troops by more than 3 times as many as they actually had. They assumed the Union troops were at least 5,000 men or more, and that panic swept through the Confederate forces as they retreated from St. John's Bluff that night. While there must have been casualties when the Union overwhelmed the Confederate picket earlier that day, neither side recorded casualties for the battle. Please join us again next time on Things You Should Know, Civil War Edition.